Well, is it possible for Bitcoin to get a small bounce right here, but to still break down from the structure and to get a dip into 15 to 16,000 US dollars? These hash ribbons are a perfect indicator for miners capitulation and for selling pressure on the Bitcoin price, but they are also a perfect indicator if we have a look at the historical track record of the buy signals. Guys, I want to have a quick chat about that in today's video. And what happens in the shorter term time frame after we got that breakout from that falling wedge formation. Guys, all about that in today's video. With that being said, my name is Jeroen. Welcome to the Blockchain Today, the channel where you subscribe for daily crypto videos. First of all, I want to start with this chart basically, guys. But before we are going to dive into this chart, I want to ask every single one of you, drop that thumbs up, subscribe down below, very much appreciated. Let's push this video to as much people as possible, and that can only be possible with your help. So that is very important and very much appreciated. If we have a look at this structure in the Bitcoin price, then we know that right now we are at a very key support level. That is the Fibonacci extension level. Let me show you how you can measure that. You take the top from this move till the bottom right here, and then you take the top from this potential B formation right here, and then that one we can actually just make it a little bit longer. Then you can see that we actually touched the 1.618, and that during this time that we touched it, we're basically consolidating right here. That is generally, I would say, quite a bullish sign, because it is quite often from such a significant level that we get a significant reaction, right? And if we already have a 70% correction touching this level, I think it is likely once we consolidate right here to get at least a breather, to get a bounce to the upside would make more sense. However, sometimes when heat is at the highest, we can see some fake outs occur, something like we have seen at the crash in March 2020. We also got a liquidation event where just sell off after sell off occurred, and we had a massive dip. I wouldn't say that right now is not possible. I think that is still possible for Bitcoin to do, to get a massive dip. Maybe we see a liquidation event going below the 1.618, that is at 18.7k, 18.6k, depending on which chart you are looking. I think 18.6k is the most significant level. If we lose that level, two things can happen. We either get a huge fake out, so we drop massively with a liquidation event, and we get quickly bought up. That would be, guys, very bullish. That would mean that most likely, if we see such an event, I will handle that right here on the channel, of course, that we won't see these levels in the near future again. If we are seeing a liquidation event like we have seen, for example, right here in March 2020, we just fall below key levels, we get quickly bought up, and eventually we never saw these levels again in Bitcoin, at least not in the shorter term time frame. Who knows what the future brings? I don't think Bitcoin is going to these levels anymore. But yeah, that is just something I wanted to share with you. A decisive break, of course, of this level is very bearish for the macro structure. So guys, this is what I'm looking at Bitcoin and the macro structure. Right now, I still think after consolidating, it is likely to bounce right here. But like I say in previous videos, wait for confirmation, wait for a clear break above that resistance. So guys, a decisive close above 22,000 US dollars would be more bullish, would also be a close above the 200-week moving average. That would definitely bring back some bullish momentum in the Bitcoin price. Right now, let's go into the shorter term time frame, 1 hour chart. Like I've been telling in my previous video, we got a nice breakout out of that falling wedge formation. We got a huge ugly wick afterwards, a big sell off. I actually got stopped out of my trade. I opened a long position right here, and my stop loss was, yes, around the bottom right here. So that can happen sometimes. You don't always win, of course, but yeah, I got stopped out. Afterwards, Bitcoin got quickly bought up, and we still got a nice rally in the Bitcoin price. Right now, Bitcoin is as well pushing to higher levels, trading at 20,300. All in all, it's actually looking quite bullish, but I don't want to get too optimistic, guys, because if we bring out momentum indicators, first thing we see is momentum indicator, relative strength index, retraces farther than the price. That can still be okay if the price really can maintain higher levels in the shorter term time frame. However, do take in mind that it can also be very risky because we create a uptrend in the relative strength index, which can be broken in the near future. Once this breaks, guys, that is a signal that momentum is shifting from bullish to bearish. So guys, this is what I'm watching in the immediate short-term time frame for Bitcoin. Of course, important level to the downside, 18.6k. Either we get a fake out or we get a decisive break. Fake out would be very, very bullish, and a decisive break would be very bearish. I will turn bullish on until Bitcoin breaks above 22,000 US dollars decisively. That would be actually very nice. Then I want to bring you to another signal right here, and I want to overlay the Bitcoin price for that. So we make a line chart. I will overlay it right here on the hash ribbons. Then let's make that one bigger and let's get rid of the drawings. Go to a daily time frame. And I've also shared this over on my Twitter. But the interesting thing right here is, guys, is that right now we are seeing minus capitulation. The short-term hash ribbon is going below the long-term hash ribbon. That is similar as in a price we would call it a death cross or a golden cross, right? When the short-term moving average goes below the long-term moving average, we call that a death cross. And the other way around, we call it a golden cross, a bull cross, however you want to name it. But normally a death cross is bearish, a golden cross is bullish. Same works in the hash ribbons. A bearish cross, which we are seeing right here, we call a inversion of the hash ribbons. That is a bearish signal showing us that we are seeing minus capitulation. But the interesting thing is that after a inversion of the hash ribbons, it always is followed with a buy signal. That means that we are seeing a reversion of that inversion again, which means that the shorter term hash rate moving average goes above the long-term moving average, which basically means the hash rate is increasing, miners start picking stuff up, and that is followed by a buy signal. That buy signal, historically, guys, has been a very, very great buying indicator for Bitcoin. Every time we are seeing a buy signal, Bitcoin followed with a nice rally. Here we got a buy signal, we got a nice rally. Here we got a buy signal, we also got a nice rally. Here we had another buy signal followed by a nice short-term rally, even though afterwards we still got a correction. Short-term, we got quite a massive rally. Here you can see the buy signal. I don't need to explain this. We got a massive rally. Here we got the buy signal also quite at a good entry level. So generally this has a very historical good track record, the buy signal. I will be watching this as well. We'll update you guys about this. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, to have your bell notifications on so you will see it on the thumbnail or you will see it in the videos once this signal is launching. But this will definitely flip a lot of bearish momentum into bullish momentum. So guys, that is what I'm looking at right now with Bitcoin. If you are interested in trading Bitcoin, you can do that on a couple of exchanges. I'm recommending 3 exchanges: Bybit, VMix, Prime XBT. All of my affiliate links are below this video. If you sign up using that specific affiliate link, you will get an additional bonus. On Bybit, that is $4,500 US. And discount on your fees. On the Prime XBT, you can get up to $7,000 US. In total, you can get over a $12,000 US bonuses. If you want to learn how to use these exchanges, you can see one of my tutorials in the information bar right here. Then for all the more serious traders, I would highly suggest you to follow Will Portal, get used to this platform, get used to Will Portal, get used to the charts that we are seeing right here, as these charts are very, very helpful with your short-term trading. Most important charts, I would say, is the funding rates charts right here and the take buy sell ratio, which other websites are offering only paid. So this is the only website where you can get this take buy sell ratio chart for free. So that is also very interesting, guys. Also, of course, make sure to follow us over on Twitter, my personal account and Will Portal. The links are down below because lately, especially lately, I'm often updating stuff on my Twitter account. And I won't be able to do that over on my YouTube because It might be just some quick idea or maybe some very short-term price action. Therefore, very important to follow me also over on Twitter. Then I want to thank every single one of you for being here with me. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I wish every single one of you an awesome day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.